You don't know what kind of low life's gonna crawl out of the gutters. Welcome to LA Noire, see?
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car, a symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre.
City where a man can piss in the street.
A city of opportunists. A city of dreams.
Oh hey, Red
Where
Dead.
Hollywood
I remember that game. Oh,
thoughts and
yeah, Red
desires
Dead.
of the entire planet.
Remind me of it.
A city of pioneers.
Go silent for a minute, you see?
A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking
I ain't gonna let you skip this.
or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
LA crime scene, 10:10 p.m. Make a wish. Oh,
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
I gotta look for a nice gun.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1. Look at this junk.
I'm at a loss.
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere. It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
I doubt it.
Shrink says the mind is the final frontier.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
And we get a little cutscene.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools.
Someone shut this slack-jawed pig donkey up. I'm getting tired of him.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering around.
You went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, or your friend's help, is to come and work.
I would
at
do
one of them in
Yakuza
your
0,
spare
but
time.
John probably like,
What little spare
you
time
did it
spare
without
to
me?
hands.
I'm gonna
Is that a
fucking
deal?
Is it
pry
ever?
your arm off.
I can't thank
I
you
know.
enough.
He'd probably
I'm
be
not
like, I'm gonna
promising
kick
a
your ass in
cure,
the universe again.
I want you to remember that. Every physician
Oh, if only
has
YouTube would let us play
patients
the universe.
that cannot hope to cure. For
You can
whom
see how
you can
horrible I
only
suck at it.
Smooth the path to death.
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Is it incriminating evidence?
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Find a ladder drain pipe. Alright.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up. Building looks vacant.
Drain pipe.
I don't want to wait around all night for the super to let us in. Is there a way up from the outside? What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
I'm moving it with my finger.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here.
So you use my finger to move
Interesting
it around
guy.
if I can.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Well, come on, Ralph. Let's go.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little boy, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Are you blind?
Yes. That is besides the point.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
Alright,
It's about
we're looking
something
for
bad,
nickel
right?
plating with a pearl handle.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Let's see. Model 27 with pearl grip. Let's see.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Alright,
Anytime.
Earl Schroeder.
Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Your time is numbered, Earl. We know you're the murderer.
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Oh, my head itches. I don't have... I might have dandruff. Probably why my head itches. I actually liked playing this game back when I had it on Xbox and PS3. It was like one of my favorite games. Which is why I got it for when it was on discount. I was like, oh yeah. It's my favorite game, LA Noire. Schroeder. 2.
Schroeder, Apartment 2.
Alright. Guilty as charged.
What do you guys want? I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. You ready, tough guy?
That was a very bad...
Down on the ground. I just started to punch him.
You all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
A little book. Let's see. Artie Rosberg, 9-4-46. Somers, 9-11-4.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner.
That's the best feeling ever, doing that. Just a raw dog in the hornet nest, yeah!
Officer Phelps, that's 1247.
Why did I even say that? Just raw dog. Oh, I love making these jokes. I'm an idiot.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS?
I'm giving you 3 seconds. Exactly!
OCS
3
is
seconds to
Elliot.
get
You
that
take the Camp
stupid-looking
Elliot bus
ground
over there.
face
This
round,
bus
gouge
is
out
for
your
NCRD.
eyeballs and skull,
This
fuck
bus is
you!
for men who want to fight.
This guy reminds me of, Sergeant Gunnar Hartman from Full Metal Jacket. I love that movie. Rest in peace, Arlie Ermey. He was my favorite actor. I liked him in Texas Chainsaw. Shit, I just killed the whole sheriff department.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested.
Thirsty man.
You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville.
The Greyhound ticket.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan. 1415 West 3rd Street.
Gunfight! Finally, some guns!
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
If I became a cop, which hopefully I do, but I don't know. People will be like, don't do it. Don't put your life on the line to save. Don't put your life on the line. We care about you. I would become a cop anyway. I think the importance of serving the people and serving and knowing what's right and wrong in life.
You guys, the cops are here. We gotta move it.
weapons on the ground. Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
copper.
You see what happens when you don't listen? You get a slug in the chest.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in
Ralph,
there.
it's okay.
I'm glad you had my back.
I'm
Man
still...
couldn't ask for a better partner.
I'm still alive. I only lost my hat. Hat can be replaced, but damn it, I love that hat.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk
I need your
about
opinion
officers
now.
like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
We're supposed to die for a cause we believe in. Oh, military. It makes me think of my brother. He's in the military right now. I miss him. I hope he comes back.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight.
Kelso, well, he ended up on a sitcom called That 70s Show.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
You can go screw yourselves.
Stop this man!
He's hiding in the alley!
You can't escape me, Wendell!
Bowers,
I'm gonna get
hold
you!
it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Don't want to do this, Wendell.
Wendell, it'll make it a lot easier if you don't run.
Give it up, Wendell!
You can't escape me, Wendell! Wendell! Ow! Bad Wendell!
You gotta be kidding!
You fucking asked for it.
Come here, Wendell. I'm gonna get you, Wendell!
There's no way I'm going back inside.
You're going back, Wendell. Whether you want to or not.
I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
We're gonna do it again. You're gonna get it.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves. Come on then, pretty boy.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Yes. Matter of fact, they used to call me All-American Johnny. Every guy wanted to be my pal, every woman wanted to be my gal.
Is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
Scores, Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
You're getting the paddle! It's nail-studded! We're like nuns here, except we use paddles, and not the yardstick. Catholic schools have to be the worst kind of school to go to.
Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized.
I could never make it at a Catholic school when I was
the case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung ho,
I'm tired of being beat with a yardstick. I got welts on my legs and knee and arms.
This could be the one goal.
Gunshots.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please?
Has anyone called an ambulance? I have to caress it and fondle it.
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
On my watch.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight.
I'm pretty sure touching a body
I've seen
at a
everything.
crime scene is...
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Nicely manicured. Alright. What's this? C. Galetta. Address, apartment 5, 11018 South Broadway. Article, Pearl earrings, retail price $52.50. See. P. Martin. It's all P. Martin A. Gagliardi.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
So that's where he got shot. What's this? What do we have here?
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
32 shell casing rounds. Something in the trash can, but that's a handle of a gun.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
This woman is guilty then.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally,
Don't worry.
of course.
I'll beat her with
Don't
everything
accuse
I
her of anything
find.
without proof. Lawyers
Bricks,
love that shit.
chairs. I'll waterboard her if I
she's
have
straight
to.
up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss.
And you
Mr.
shot
Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta.
Everett Gage was the
Clovis
victim.
Galleta.
I have to ask you some questions, ma'am. Eyewitness account.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Lying, you have proof. Just cues to.
You're lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Layaway voucher.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Stop obstructing my murder investigation or I'll bash you with
Edgar Kalu.
with that fucking vase.
He runs the jewelry store. He showed me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
You're making me angry, Miss Galleta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
We want
Mr.
answers.
Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galleta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Let's be nice about this.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galleta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
I say we go to the guns. I say I get an opinion on that gun to make sure we had this. Make sure it was Edgar Kalu.
Have you got something against the siren?
Well, it would drive a man to shoot someone in broad daylight. Eagleson's Guns and Sporting Goods Store.
Officer, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looks like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Continue the response.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
You're not getting away from me, bitch!
Kalu, get back here!
Goddamn Harry thinks he can get fresh whenever he pleases.
Not a man alive could make that shot with this weapon.
Too late, Kalu!
Need something with a little more reach. More likely to hit a bystander at this distance.
Don't make it worse, Kalu!
Need something with a little more reach.
God, stand still!
At this range, I'd barely graze him. Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Damn there, you sleazeball. The cookies, you do me in. Good job, Benny. You get a cookie.
The one that keeps you awake at night.
Cookie for me.
The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you popping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs.
Like he's a spin.
The half-leaves and the half-truths.
I shouldn't say that.
The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
Sure.
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir.
You ready for that, Boyle?
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
No.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Argument with Gage.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
The ledger. It has to be the ledger.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
The layaway voucher.
You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Oh, God. Failed that. Dang it.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Okay. I'll just have to use bad cop. I guess all the evidence doesn't make sense.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu.
I'm gonna say the same thing
again. You shot a man
again.
dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
I'm gonna use my intuition on this. You know what? Bad cop. I bet I'm going to use bad cop.
So you shot this guy over the sale of a watch.
You think Jewish people are going to continue to take it lying down? Straight in orderly lines to the ovens? Not this heap. I say enough is enough.
Whoa. Don't say that H word.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles.
Really?
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
I think I got accused.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy!
And
I need a confession!
I bet it was his gun in the trash can. I'm gonna use that. We get it. Is your lawyer
Has
here
my
yet?
lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
That's all you want is to see your lawyer. Are you in love with your lawyer? Are you and your lawyer doing the dirty 4-foot dance? Your lawyer doing the hanky-panky?
You followed Everett Gage
putting the finger
and
in the
girl
stank?
back to the shoe store.
You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Your gun was in the trash can. J'accuse. I'm gonna harass you, boy.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Effing Browning handgun.
You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court.
No, it's his gun!
I've just gotta keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done.
What am I
Unless
doing
you want to
wrong?
keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Good cop, terrible invest.
You disappoint
I'm a good
me,
cop,
Coldfeld.
but I'm a terrible,
Get back in there and make some lunch, boy! I need a confession!
You'll get your confession. I'm a good cop, but I'm a terrible, interrogator. Good cop, horrible investigation.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
I'm going to ask you a fourth time
Mr. Kalu.
to see my lawyer.
You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe
ninja
store.
Headband on real
You
quick.
put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Ninja headband on.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Suspect positively identified.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Possible
Let's change the
religious motive.
subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew.
Oh, I love
Kalu.
Jackie Robinson
This is
and Barry
America.
Bonds.
It's not
and,
Germany. It's not a crime.
and Babe
Some people
Ruth.
don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Use intuition. Remove an answer. Back cop.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
You called yourself a he before. I heard you.
He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kite this and kite that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
The headband helped.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs
Put the
heroes.
man in behind
a shining,
bars.
honest face the public can admire.
Now he shall
I
serve
applaud
a
a man with
lengthy
your
prison
talent for unwavering
sentence
justice.
with his new
Back to
cell
your duties for
inmate
now,
and
boy.
lover,
But here's a piece
Big
of advice.
Jimmy.
Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
You're going out. We're going to the new Italian place on 4th and Main. That's why he wants me to get a new 2 suits that are finally pressed. He wants me he wants to get yeah. Put that slime ball away. It's gonna be the last one for today, and I'll end it there.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
All right,
I'm here to
Burkowski.
learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
They all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
Now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it to those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why
Yeah,
you
don't
war
worry.
heroes always so
There's
modest?
that time where
I've partnered
where
Phelps
big
with
nations
everybody's
felt
favorite
that
Pole, Stefan
small,
Burkowski.
Hope you like
their
work,
small
kid.
amount of,
Burkowski
sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's
land
why we
wasn't
have
big enough
partners,
and they
right?
wanted more water.
Okay, can it, guys?
How hungry and demanding more land.
Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to
Again,
start
with
you out
Germany
with one
taking over
case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple
Poland
more.
and
You screw
Czechoslovakia.
up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE freight depot,
And
6th
soon
and Alameda.
and soon-
Patrolman called in a suspicious
sweeping
vehicle.
over all of
Signs
Europe.
foul play. See what you can find out.
Along with Italy, while
Come on, Phelps.
Japan decided to take the opportunity to attack our naval vessels in Hawaii. You know, I'm talking too much about history.
I didn't come to California.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors. You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot and the warehouse district. I'll direct.
Oh, okay. I already has that. My bad.
All units, 459, just declared at 6 and
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford, did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home, did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
Finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part.
Watch it! Too fast!
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Now, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zulu riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
all units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Never. You can't escape the long arm of the law.
I think you broke my nose.
We will hurt you in most painful manner. Come out and play, my little...
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is going on?
I shot him right in the gut. He's down. Shot him like right below the heart, like probably hit a valve where he's gonna die. Got him. I'm sorry, I had to shoot him. He knew too much. Like Smoke, like, yep, he did it. He shot him.
Here's a novel idea. Turn on the siren.
P Freight Depot, 11:06 a.m.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Let's put like a little thing where like...
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit
like
it's
Exhibit
stumped.
C.
You don't know what to do next,
Am
just come talk to me.
Am I using murder? You were here in the
We'll
time.
see what we can figure out.
How?
Thanks, Stefan.
You can't use a human.
You're
human.
okay.
No, but this is time. This time we want to use it. Oh yeah, we got everything we need. I'll talk to
I'm
him.
Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
Nate Wilkie.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
Ah, Exhibit A. Stenzel.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Let's see. Guy here.
Happier times, I guess.
Yep. Her face is malicious, but his is like, I took a bit. He looks like he just got a nasty fart. He's proud about it.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Right? go. Okay, we looked at Exhibit A. Now where's Exhibit B? There should be Exhibit B. All I have is C. So we got here in the back. Mr. F. Morgan.
Morgan picked up a
One live hog.
pig yesterday? Not everything here is going to be relevant. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Ah. Exit B.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Insta-heat pipe. Seems a little weird. Let's check this. Oh. It's like a bloodbath.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
How you doing there, buddy? Alright, let's talk to Mr. Wilkie. Pardon me, Mr.
Sir,
Wilkie.
I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Knowledge of Adrian
Do
Black.
you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
I have to believe
You
him.
ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Purpose
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
It's a simple question, Mr. Wilkie.
I wouldn't know what was in that wallet. I never touched it.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw
I
the
had no
blood,
reason to believe
was
he'd-
it wet,
he'd,
bright red, or darker
lie about
like it is
anything.
now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife.
Okay, so now I have to inform Adrian Black's wife. I'm gonna have to look at this so I can get more, so I can get an in-depth analysis on this. I know it's like the RE3 and 2 things in the 4. I'm just using it to get some more info.
Phelps, you're done here. We'll head over there now.
.620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill. A couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
We play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Any in the vicinity, see the man on 211 just occurred. 3rd and Hill Street. Stand by for further. Unit to handle code 3.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously, someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way
A
around.
live hog
How so,
receipt
genius?
for an F. Morgan seems
Where is
a
Adrian?
bit off.
If you've gone to all the trouble to steal a
Perhaps.
car and it goes wrong,
Oh yeah, I know it happened.
you leave the body behind.
Frank
not the
Morgan
car.
used it to use the
Got
live
something
hog
there,
to
Doesn't add up.
Careful!
How far is this thing away from me? Oh, let's get him
Any
closer.
in the vicinity, see the man on 211 just occurred. 3rd and Hill Street. Stand by for further. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
What took you so long? They're getting away.
What happened here, sir?
They had guns. Dirty louses took everything and then booked. They went that way, the stairs alongside the track.
You look like a rat with a gold tooth wearing a watch like this. It takes a man of class. But we agreed to go 50-50. 50-50?
LAPD!
Cops, time to done.
He's making a run for the car. Stop him, Phelps.
Nope. I don't care if they're dead. I had to put them down. They're about to flee.
Car 11K. Shots fired. The suspect is down at 3rd and Hill. It's code 4 here, but I need an ambulance.
11K, roger on the ambulance. All units, the shooting at 3rd and Hill Street is code 4. Code 4.
It's okay, they owe me money.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder
All right.
pry-on stuff.
Ma'am, open up. I'm here.
minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black.
We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Alright. Let's see. Gonna look around first.
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Alias Fontaine. Provides help control debts.
Lie down. Make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things.
Okay, so I'm looking at the review. I was supposed to doubt Nate Wilkie,
Times that made you
supposed to doubt Nate Wilkie about the contents of the wallet. So I have clues. So the clues I gotta find is a water heater, glasses case, concealed message, Kavanaugh's matchbook, Insta Heat car receipt, Insta Heat flyer, train ticket. And the thing about, and everything except a photograph signed Nicole is a lie. So, let's see.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
So let me take a look outside. Flowers. I knew it. They're gardening.
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right. No, that won't work. So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Why would he want to use his own? Why would he want to use that? Okay, I can't go back in there. I can go back in here.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
What about the? I can't pick up the iron. I won't pick up the iron. And be like, maybe this is a clue.
This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Alright. Let's look at all the clues. Concealed message. Train ticket. Alright. Must be Adrian. To my Adrian, lovesick and lonely without you.
To my Adrian.
Cole.
This thing gets more and more interesting. A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Right. Now we're gonna use these. Alright. We're looking here.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
But why have a separate bedroom? Aren't married couples supposed to be in the same room, in the same bed?
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Institute mean anything to you, ma'am?
I bet you squeal like a
Yes,
pig.
it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window. At the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
I looked around.
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out.
I looked around already.
I don't think this is going to help us.
I think I got everything I know.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I told Adrian he needs from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you?
Yes,
What an
because you're
awful
guilty.
thing to
I know
say.
you did it.
I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. It looked terrible.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Concealed message.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
I'm gonna ask her about the...
I'm all right now, detectives.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
All right.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner
Start
of
pulling the
Aliso
wire,
and
the little, like plugging in, plugging out those cords, like.
Thanks for your help.
All right, to Kavanaugh's bar. I could use a stiff one. Cause I know the missus at home really needed one last night, and I gave it to her. Help!
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
All units, officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
The 50s, where everything was annoying. I did not mean that.
All units, officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street.
What we got?
Finally. We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your weapons! Throw out the guns.
Get some buckshot.
I've got you, Phelps.
You're... Empty. It will have to be 45. Car 11K calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
Roger on the ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 on the major 415 on West 3rd Street. Suspects are down.
Century unit of 415, possible mental case. At 7th and Flower, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Hey, look out for the pedestrians.
Shut up about the fucking pedestrians. Like, I don't care about the pedestrians anymore.
Any Century unit of 415, possible mental case. At 7th and Flower, unit to handle code 3, identify.
This is car 11K. We'll handle the 415.
Cosmic Ring. Oh no, it's a crazy man. He's got a bat.
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Just calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Give it up, LAPD!
Get away.
Sir, I've got to ask you, put your pants on.
Put your hands in the air! Don't make me chase you!
You don't understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Sir, you are clearly delirious. I'm going to ask you to stop.
Farewell, cruel world!
Damn, he just jumped. Why'd he jump? Another body for the coroner to examine. It's like another one apprehended by Cole Phelps. Can we just get this guy to stop? Can we get him to stop getting these random crimes done?
Watch what you're doing!
Shut up.
KGPL to any unit. 459, they're now at 267th South Main. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
I missed one of those street crimes. Dang it.
Continue the response time.
All units are 652 to stand by.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
You looking for someone?
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Root beers all around, doll.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car, abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
I don't believe him.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Something funny about the clam chowder.
Under arrest for helping for aiding a crime.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment. I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. The type is clever, hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
All units, shots fired, ops needs help. Chateau and Valencia, Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired, ops needs help. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Well, I'm gonna
wouldn't
get
feel
bad
safe in a
rating for
tank
this,
with you
for this
driving.
mission because of all this destruction I'm doing. Can't use it.
LAPD, police emergency.
Why do you need my car?
Because ours doesn't
LAPD,
work.
I need your car, now.
You nearly knocked me down.
Now this is how you drive and stop, idiot. Oh no, he's got
I see
hostages.
you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Prowler unit pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware like you wouldn't believe. They lose. Bullets start flying. And they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Head to high ground and make their stand.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if you can find a way up, sir.
Oh no, I failed. Because I died. I tried and I died. I tried and I lied. I failed. I'm gonna try it again.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
No.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Prowler unit pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware like you wouldn't believe. They lose. Bullets start flying. And they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Head to high ground and make their stand.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if you can find a way up, sir.
It's clear. Come on, let's move. This way.
Put the weapon down now. Put your weapons down and your hands.
Got him. I didn't want to risk
11K. I've been involved in a shooting.
fellow
Code 4
officer
here, but
injured.
suspects are down, and I need an ambulance at Chateau and Valencia. Also notify detective headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Detective headquarters will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at Chateau and Valencia.
Please, no more street crimes.
Open your eyes.
Take it easy.
All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street.
Of course, another freaking...
333 South Main Street. Officer
another
needs help.
one.
211 and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify. All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Car. What's the situation?
We got a hold-up gone sour. 3 guns locked themselves in with 2 hostages. I tried to go on through the front, but the place is a fortress. I nearly got a mouthful of lead from my trouble.
All right. I'll see if I can get in through the back.
All right, I'll stay here and keep them busy.
Let's go. We'll try the back.
Reinforcements are up.
Quick, up the stairs! Get after it!
Put the weapon down now.
You fucking asked for it!
Wow. I shot his arm. He's like, you asked for it, and just shoots the hostage. Not even acknowledging the fact that I shot him right in the hand where he should have dropped his gun. The only option is to kill the dude.
All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help.
What's the situation?
We got a hold-up gone sour. 3 guns locked themselves in with 2 hostages. I tried to go on through the front, but the place is a fortress. I nearly got a mouthful of lead from my trouble.
All right. I'll see if I can get in through the back.
So
I'll stay here
I
and keep
basically
them
just
busy.
have to go through the whole...
Let's go.
Basically, I'm gonna have to just, like, shoot him. I gotta kill the guy. I gotta kill the suspect. I can't just, like, shoot him in the arm and then run and subdue him before he gets another chance to get his gun out. I can't just subdue the frickin' suspect. That's not fair. Why should I have to always put him in the... call the coroner to let him know it's like, hey, I got another bunch of dead people.
Surrender now, or I will use deadly force.
Come on.
Stay down.
You shot my hat off.
Quick, up the stairs! Get after him!
Surrender or die!
Put the weapon down now. You want to back off right now.
says incapacitate him. Like, I shot him where I shot his hand. First time I shot his hand where I cleared, so he dropped the gun. I didn't think he'd be like, oh, that's nothing.
Car
Just a
11K,
flesh wound.
I've been involved in a shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe Loan and Jewelry. It's code 4 now, but the suspect is down. I need an ambulance here, and notify my supervisor and the coroner.
No.
Roger on the ambulance and coroner. Your supervisor will be notified. All units 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe Jewelry and Loan.
Excellent. I've been constantly.
Ah, you're gonna kill someone!
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Apartment 2.
Help you, gentlemen?
You're under arrest.
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from L.A. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
Fire!
Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here
Come
right
on,
now.
pig. Come on, Pigly. Where you going? Where you going, boy? You ain't going far.
There, Adrian.
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was
You're
worth
gonna
it,
lose. Can't think of anything else. You're gonna lose your bitches.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Let's see what it says. I'll do this.